Appreciate you.
So tell us about yourself. Tell us your name and where you from, man.
Man, I go by Stacks 100, STACKS 100, no spaces. I'm from a small town called Stoughton, Pennsylvania, 2 hours from Philly, 4 hours from Pittsburgh. My music background, I used to sing in a children's choir when I was in North Carolina for a little bit with my mom. I have a lot of big singer background. A lot of people in my family did a lot of R&B, they did a lot of singing. Not too many rappers though, but it's a lot of singers in my family, and they influenced me a lot on music. I mean, when I first realized it, I used to be at the studio a lot with my friends. Like I used to like go in there, we used to freestyle, but I never used to be a rapper. I used to just be in there just playing around rapping. And then one day they just was like, yo, why don't you go in the studio and record something? And I was like, I don't know, I really don't know. I don't know if I should do it. So pretty much I did. I put down one song, it was called Straight to the Bands. And then when I did it, like people started rocking with it. And the next thing you know, it just started taking off in my city, of course. Like I said, I'm a late 80s baby. I was born in 89, so growing up, I listened to the KRS-Ones, I listened to the Rakims, and then I also listen to the new people right now, like The Game, Jeezy, Rick Ross, the Gucci's, you know what I mean, the Futures. I listen to everybody, but those mainly The Game, Jeezy, Rakim, those are people that really influence me because they give you lyrics and bars all at the same time on all different types of beats. My music is pretty much lyrical trap. It's a lot of bars on a lot of trap beats. It's going to keep you dancing, but it's also going to keep you informative. It's going to inform you of what I'm going on, what's going on in my city, what I'm doing, but it's also going to have you dancing in a type of way. So you can nod your head or you can bounce your shoulders. You're going to get the best of both worlds. Like it all depends on the situation. You know what I mean? Like it depends. Some days, like some music I put out, it make you want to go out and just like rob a bank or some shit. Then sometimes there's music come out that just make you want to shake your ass. And then there's sometimes I drop music that make you just want to uplift and empower the next man or the next female. It all depends on the situation and the time. Like I'm a well-rounded person, so yeah, I'm not really put myself in one box. You know what I mean? What inspires me to do music is my friends and my family and the people that's in my city. I'm from a city of basically not even 50,000 in my city. So nobody really supposed to make it out. So me actually having this opportunity to get close to making it out, I'm doing it for them and I'm doing it for my family. Cause I figure once I get on, we all gonna get on. I'm bringing a whole new wave of music to this music industry. Something that's gonna be completely different than nobody heard before. I'm bringing lyrical trap to this music industry. Trust me, a lot of people love J. Cole, but they hate Gucci Mane. They love Gucci, but they're not a fan of listening to J. Cole. If you could take best of both worlds, which is me, and put that on one track, you're gonna get the best of everything. I'm just different, man. Like I'm different because I'm not one dimensional. I'm not stuck inside one type of box. Like you could put me in an EDM crowd or a rock and roll crowd or a R&B crowd. It doesn't matter the type of crowd. All hip hop, 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s crowd, or you can put me with the young dudes that's up in the early 2000s. Like it doesn't matter which crowd I'm in. I can get the crowd to react and I can get the crowd to most definitely smile, laugh, dance, cheer, no matter what type of environment I'm in. I'm not a one-dimensional artist and I'm different in all ways, shapes, and forms. My past project, I dropped my first mixtape last year in July 4th. It was called Little City Big Dreams. It was 10 songs of gas, and it most definitely took off a lot faster than what I thought it was going to take off. It was my first mixtape, so I did about like 30,000 streams in a year. It's not too bad, you know what I'm saying? But for somebody not having a really big fan base, and I was out there just pushing on outside, handing out cards, talking to people. That was my biggest achievement, getting 30,000 streams on a mixtape that I really didn't expect to do too much. Musical career. It was when I went to Queens, man. I did a show in Queens, and after the show was over, it's a guy that came up to me by the name of Leaf the Plug. He was actually a low-key A&R for Def Jam, but he wasn't really up in too many people's faces. But he most definitely, came up to me and was like, "Hey, man, you doing your thing. I like your music. I want to talk to you, and I want to give you an opportunity." So when I met up with him, he most definitely put me on a lot of game and a lot of stuff that I didn't know before that I thought I did know. So that was my biggest influence. That was my biggest achievement so far, meeting up with Leaf, because he's most definitely, I could tell he's going to put me in the right position to succeed. Right now, I got my EP dropping October 4th. It's called The Lituation. It's 5 songs of just straight turn up music, having club bangers that's gonna have you nod your head. Females are gonna be twerking. A lot of dudes gonna be bouncing and dancing. I do a little bit of everything. So that's right now. Look forward to that. We shooting videos for that right now. A lot of that's coming soon. You can find all my music on all streaming platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal, all of the above by Stacks 100. STACKS 100, no spaces. Also, you can find me on Instagram at official OFFICIAL Stacks STACKS 100, no spaces. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, everything at Stacks 100 STACKS 100, 0 spaces.